hello. Oh, and now there's a puzzle here. Right. So it looks, I guess we have to consider that a gap. Oh. Yeah, I don't remember how, I don't know what this means. I never actually figured out how the arrows worked. So that is kind of unfortunate. What I think is you have to get 3 across, but how do you do that for this? 1, 2, 3? One, two, 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. Just, I don't know. We saw that one on the way down, and that was just a square with 2 of them. So it makes you think that you need to get the sides, but I don't think it's ever been what it was. But I might be wrong. Let's hope we're wrong. So we just need to do a little bit of this, a little bit of that. Okay, cool. So that worked. Got a new opening. I think that's a new opening. Oh, that's the door for that. Okay. Oh. No? That's not, no. Not the windmill yet. Okay, alright. Puzzle time. So this is kind of similar to the column puzzle that we ran into earlier. So it looks like we have to do something like that. That makes this more straightforward, but at the same time not. Because we can't just go around and down, fortunately. Hmm. There you go. Not too bad, not too bad. Maybe we'll finally get to that windmill on the other side. Maybe. Why is this? Okay, we got an elevator, it looks like. It seems to be a panel. Dark, but I can't tell, so I can't tell, but... Oh, okay, we got a lot of puzzles to work with. Okay, I'm ready. Let's do it. Okay, so we have 2 pieces that are not symmetrical. We have this like this. So interesting. We're gonna have to get this to cover for us. I think we need to maneuver it in such a way that they're symmetrical. So let's try to put these pieces together in such a way that they are. So let's do that. We got a 2x3. 2x3. So we can get a 2x3 with a one tile on the middle. And we can do that for both of them. So that's seems about. Oh wait, never mind. Never you mind. We don't have enough space for this, unfortunately. Okay, so if that's not the case, then we need to work on something else. I was hoping that would be it, and I wouldn't have to think about it. Has to be something like this. Oops. Really? I'm just trying to brute force it. I know it's one of these. It has to be one of these, right? Maybe not. Maybe it isn't. Alright, fine. We'll think about it some more. So we can get 2x3 and have a tile in the middle. Can we get a tile in the middle for this guy? Yes. Can we get a tile on the left side for the other one? We cannot. Okay. So can we get a tile? Can we get a staircase? Yes. Yes, we can. Oh, okay. Well, we can't get a legitimate staircase like this, though. Give me a second while I try to puzzle this out. Okay. We can do something like this. You know what? I just realized that these are not tiltable. They're not rotatable. They're not tilted. That's what I mean to say. So I actually have a finite set to rotate these or to fit these together as. So I have to make the same shape for both of these using these two different tiles. So we're going to work with these because this is probably the more straightforward one. So I can add it to this corner right here. So I'd have a 2x2 and then a corner. And we can do that. But it wouldn't be in the same orientation. We'd like it to be opposite. So if we put... I have to put it here to get that 2x2. And it'd be up and down. So that's a no-go, it looks like. So next, we can add this to the left side here at the bottom, or the top. Can we do something like that here? Not that I can see. You can do a 2x2 and then have 2 on the side and 1 out. Can we do that? Yes, yes you can. You can put this guy on the right side here, and then you'd have 1 out here, and then 2 out on the left. Again, they wouldn't be in the right position to do so. These two would be up, and 1 to the right. These 2 would be to the side, and 1 to the right. It's close, but it's not what we want, which is unfortunate. But this guy on the left side of this, so we got 2 left, 1 right. Yeah, so the no can do's well there. let's see. Easier if I could work in Photoshop for this. I mean, I can, but I'd have to set it up. I'm gonna move on to another one. They all like this? No. No, they are not. Okay, I kind of see the problem here, but it doesn't seem that bad. Oh, there we go. Okay. There's a gap. So that gap is our main issue here. Can't do that. So we've tried putting them together. That doesn't work. Does it? Oh no, it doesn't work because of the gap. We've tried putting them vertically. That doesn't cover it. Can't do this because that won't cover it either. So we have this to start with. So one piece can get both of them. How can we add the next piece to make this work? We wouldn't be able to outline it like this, unfortunately. So this is a no-go. Right, what else? What else can we use? There's only so many orientations. We could do staircase. This gap is in the way though, as per usual. This doesn't cover both of them. Cannot rotate them, so there's only this orientation, so can't do this. Do a 3 across. This gap is really cramping my style here. I'd like to use one piece to get both of these. But again, the main issue is I wouldn't be able to enclose the rest of them. So in this position, the only areas I can put is right here and right here. But unfortunately, we'd have no way to come back from this side. If we started out this way, then we wouldn't be able to enclose it. So that's a no-go. So I don't think we'll have one piece like this. So Offsetting it like this doesn't work because of the gap. Where else can we put it? This doesn't work for multiple reasons. Gap stops any other section of this. Okay, so let's work with this. Make sure that this is a no good. Can't enclose and gap, okay? So let's try a piece here. Couldn't be able to grab both of them. Let's try a piece here. Wouldn't be able to grab both of them. Try a piece here. And the only one that works is one we've already tried working on. Try a piece here. And I think this looks promising. There you go. So we got the same thing, except we have exits in this corner. Interesting. So we can't do this because we wouldn't have a way back, a way out. Okay, so I mean, our algorithm last time worked pretty well, so we just these can't be rotated, so there's only a finite amount of solutions that we can work with. So let's put a piece right here, see if we can get it done. And the only way we'd be able to do this one is to put it here, or do this, and those don't cover both pieces. So that is a no-go. So we'll move it over one. So we have a piece here now. We wouldn't be able to cover both pieces with the last piece, so that's a no-go. So then we'd put the next piece to the left, pretend we had this covered. And we could do that. That seems plausible, but our issue here is we wouldn't be able to get back. I think that's the first thing that we tried. Okay, so I don't see that happening. So we'll move it up here, these three now. So with these three, we can put one up top here. The gap stops us. We can put one next to it like this. Gap stops us. Those are the only things for that one. So let's move it up to here. So we have this now. And I think this one is doable. Nope, just kidding. Can't do that. Because I wouldn't... I was thinking doing this one, that one there, but that does not work because it does not enclose the other shape. So where else can we put it? I mean, the only place that we would be able to put it is right here because we need to get the enclosure. So we need something like this, and this is doable. So there we go. All right, so we have our exits down here now. That's no good. I think that's our answer right there. There we go. And we have this up here, so I think that's another easy one. Cool. Alright. So it looks like all of these are shape puzzles. Let's start over here. So we have a 2. Get rid of. I don't actually know if the shape of this matters. It makes, because some of them are next to each other and then some of them are like this. I think this means that it has to be in this orientation, I think. I think we learned what it was, but I totally forgot about it already. So if that's the case, then how we do? Like this. Right? That one's not too bad. Okay, so we have this one. It looks like two blocks in between, and we have another one over here. So this one obviously cannot work because I wouldn't be able to encapsulate it. And again, they're solo, so that's a no-go. This one's good to go. Like this would be a solution, I believe. Actually, no, I don't think this works. Does it? I'm not sure. Either way, we still need to figure out the other one. So I could do that to include, well, our main issue here is that we need to encapsulate this. So looks like this guy's going right here. And then that way I can put one here and one there. So I think we're good to go. Yeah, alright, cool. So this line piece is right here, and then I just have to stagger these two and then they'll fill in the rest of the spaces there. So not too bad. Okay, we got a symmetrical piece here. So we got 2 different orientations. But oh, okay. Not too difficult in the least. Let's keep it going. Alright, we'll do this one. So we have a dot, we have a line, we have a corner, and a bigger corner. So this is a 3 corner. This is a 2 corner. None of them are tilted. Again, we have a dot in the center, which means that we won't be able to leave this one alone. We have to add it to something. So I'm thinking bring this guy down here. Add this here, and then oh, this gap kind of messes with our plan a bit, but it doesn't completely screw it up. So that's those 3. And then I think that's almost good. Hang on, I need to figure this out. So corner piece goes there. Oh, we're missing 1 square, it looks like. So corner piece goes where the dot is. And then I'd have a line piece and a square to work with. So we have 1 too many squares. And we can't just chop one off because I need all of them to encapsulate our situation there. So, how are we going to fix this? I'm trying to think of how we could cover these guys. So we have these 3 together. We still have access to the other piece if we still want to. We'd have to cover it though. But we have a single block to work with, so I could technically do something like this. This would be a line in the block. And then I get this. This would be the corner piece. We wouldn't be able to do anything else though, because we need 3 tiles open for that big corner. So this is NG, no good. Could do this. So this would be the line piece, the corner piece, and the dot. If that's the case, then we need to add the last guy. But we wouldn't be able to add them, unfortunately. We can't leave him alone, so this is a NG as well. So next idea is we can put the corner piece here, the big one. Then we can have the line piece coming down to grab this guy. So then we have these two, and then we have the line and the dot to work with. And this looks like it'll work just fine. Need to encapsulate them properly. Oh. So we actually ran into a problem because we don't have a way out. Let me make sure this works first. Apparently it doesn't. We put the corner piece like here. We put the line piece down that way. And then we have the line and the corner. Okay, so this gets all my shapes, but it doesn't encapsulate the line piece. So that's not good. That doesn't work. Okay, is there a better way to do this? Not necessarily. The main issue here is that we need to, obviously we need to encapsulate all of these guys. So how do we do that? We have one freebie, like one square to work with. So we just need to figure out how we want to use it. But everything else is kind of pretty tight in our usage here. So this would be the corner and the big corner and the line piece. See, like here we wouldn't be able to encapsulate all of them. That's no good. I really want to put the corner piece here, the big one. Which means line and dot to get those. And then we'd have the corner piece left. There we go. So corner, big corner, line, dot. So we have the same setup, or same things, but we just need to orient it in such a way where we don't use this guy. So I think we need to do something like this at least. Use that there, and then work from this. So corner, line, no, corner. That doesn't work. Line, dot, corner, corner. I think that works. Let me just outline it real quick. Oh wait. Yeah, no, I think that works. Corner, corner, line, dot. This. So dot in the bottom right, line, corner, corner. Easy. Just need to make sure my lines are good. So I'm slowly getting this ham on. So dot, line, corner, corner. There we go. Dot, line, corner, corner. So we have the same, no, we have this instead of a corner piece now. We have a whole gap right here, so that's not good. But it doesn't seem like it's going to be too much of an issue. Line here, 2 dots here, rest here, and then a dot. But I'd move it up 1. Yeah, so easy. Easy, breezy, beautiful cover girls. So 3, 2, no, 3. Oh, wait. Okay, maybe not. maybe this doesn't work. Spoke too soon. Shouldn't have done the jingle. So, hang on. So 3, 2. Three. Okay. Nope. Hang on. I'm somewhat confident that the 3 is right here. Because this makes use of everything and you got a surplus of 2 blocks to work with. I think you're going to be using all 3 together, so we can't use the J piece here. So I want to put the 2 there. So this is the 2. We could use the 1 block to get itself. Then from there we just need to grab the J piece. Need to put it in somewhere where it will also overlap. But currently that does not seem possible. So we want to see if there's a different way we could do this. We could put the J piece up here instead of the 2 piece. Have the single block get itself. And then put a 2 piece down here. That also doesn't work though, unfortunately. Can't put that by itself. Trying to see if there's any other possible orientation, but I really don't think so. I think this has to be the 3 right here. So you can put the 1 out there. Then we can put the J piece here, and then the 2 piece here. I think that's acceptable. There we go. So 3, 2, no, 3, J, 2, 1. Cool. We have a 2 piece, we have a square piece, and we have a J piece. So seems unlikely that we're going to be able to add them together, because square and then 2 piece And then we wouldn't be able to orient this guy there. Two-piece. Square. So the main issue here is these guys. As per usual, the gaps. I mean, we could do these guys pretty easily. But then when we run into this issue, and the issue here is that we can't actually, this can't be placed by itself. We don't have any room to put it out this way, and putting it out this way doesn't work either. So that means that we absolutely have to connect it to these guys. But how do we do that? So we'd think that put this piece down here, that's where it can fit. Then we have a square, and then we have two here to work with. But now I think I see. We'll put the square where the gaps are, and then have a two-piece there. And I think we're in business. There we go. Not too bad. So J-piece, square, 2. Okay, so we got the same board. We have 2 square and a line piece. And I'm not really seeing too much conflict here. So there you go. We got all these done. Cool. So 2 and square in that line. We're working on our next set. I'm a little scared. I don't know what the deal is there. Did all of those. I still haven't done that one. Alright. So we got 2 corner pieces. They are not tilted, so they have to go in this orientation. So I'm thinking this, and then this maybe, but we have a gap. So we need to get around that. So this doesn't work because of the gap. Actually don't see an orientation where we avoid the gaps. So that means we need to take advantage of them, or get around them in some way. We could put one here, or we could put this guy over here. That would ignore this gap. But then we need to put this guy over here, and we have a gap, so that doesn't work. Put this guy up here, then I wouldn't cover that guy. And putting him down here would mean that we'd have to use the gap. So that doesn't work either. I can't do this, or I can't do this, and then get this guy in, because they share this corner. So unfortunately, even though they would fit like this, it's a no-go because of this one corner. Let's see, where else can we put these guys? We'll look at this piece. We'll look at all the different combinations of this piece right now. So we put this here, and that's impossible because we wouldn't be able to encapsulate both of them. We put them right here, same issue. Put it right here, same issue. Put it right here. So we can put it right here. So then how do we put the other piece? We wouldn't be able to put it right here because I wouldn't encapsulate that guy. We can't go straight across because of... Never mind. Why did I think this didn't work in the first place? Pretty sure this is the first thing I thought of, but apparently I don't know. Something was wrong with me when I did this. So that one was actually very easy, and I for some reason just never did that one. So we got a new one, and we have new gaps to work with. So we can't use the same trick as last time, as expected. So what can we do? Let's look for where we can put this guy. Can't put him here. Can't put him here. Wait. Yeah, can't put him here because I wouldn't be able to get coverage on both of them. Can't put him here because coverage plus gap issues. Can't put him here, no coverage. No coverage. No coverage. So put it here. And a gap would be the issue here. Because then if I put this here, and then I'd have to put the other one here. Or here. And I can't put it here because there's a gap, and I can't put it here because there's a gap. And here wouldn't give me coverage, so this is no good. Here, no coverage. Here, looks good. I think this is our avenue. There we go. So you have this guy, this guy. Not too bad. One gap. Interesting. So we can't do the same thing that we did before. Can't do that one either. So, how we do? I mean, we just do the same process as before, run through an algorithm and see what pops out. Makes it easy for us. That way we don't have to think of all the different possibilities. So let's place it right here. No coverage. Here. Gap is our issue. So we could put one here and we could put it here, but then this corner would not work. So that's a no-go. No-go there. So coverage is an issue. That doesn't work. So put it down here. No coverage. Put it down here. No coverage. Put it down here. No coverage. Here. And we wouldn't be able to put it here because of the gap. So that means if we had to put it here, we'd have to put this guy here somehow, and that doesn't work. So it doesn't work because of the gap. Bring it up here. And this does no coverage. Let's try the middle. And the middle looks good. The issue that we're running into, though, is going to be how do we grab them? Oh. So, there we go. This piece right there, this piece right here. Okay, you know the deal now. Keep on doing the same thing. So, check it here. Gap. Check it. Well, check it here, and no coverage and gap. Here, gap, or no coverage. Here, no coverage. Here, no coverage. Here, no coverage and gap. Here, I think that works. Oops. Yep. So we put this guy here and this guy over here. Not too bad. So now, same deal, different gaps. So we'll run through our algorithm. We'll start out with the likely ones first. So right here, we wouldn't be able to do what we did last time because of this gap. Start it out here. And the gap. Okay. And those don't have coverage, so put it here. And I think that's our ticket. Right here and then right here. And there we go. So we had this guy over here, and then this guy over up there. So we got them all done, pretty much, except for this guy. So we still need to work on this. We need to figure out how to make these shapes. I think I'd like to have two identical shapes, and then I can just do the same thing on both sides. Or two mirror shapes, I guess. They don't have to be identical. They just need to be, when I make it down here, it needs to be made up there. I mean, try the brute force thing, and it doesn't look like it's something like this, unfortunately. Okay, so what I want to do, I think it'd be more interesting to watch if I just pulled it up on Photoshop. So let me do that real quick. How do we do this? What's our goal here? This one. Okay, let's try solving one side, and maybe in the process of solving one side, we can hit inspiration to be able to solve the other side. So something like this, and then we can add this guy. No, we can't. Let's add this guy. I'm mad. That was way easier than I tried making it. I should have just attempted to solve it on like this and then looked up here. Like I did that. Okay, well, you know, we did it. That was took a very long time, but we did it. This thing is still not on. So let's go up here. Oh,